Welcome and welcome back, everybody. Hope all is well. You're in here, and this is going to be your next 48 hours. Timeless, collective, general style messages here of what you may need to know. Please take what you feel may resonate to your situation here, guys, okay? Leave the rest. And if you look at my playlist below, I do have other general collective style messages, okay? So sometimes, even if this doesn't resonate, other messages may resonate, right? Anything you need to know will be located inside the community tab for your convenience. And I hope that you guys have a blessed day and a blessed week, okay? All right, let's see what's going on. I have Rachel Spirit here. We're surrounding our collectives who felt guided to this reading here for the next 48 hours here, okay? You guys have Snake. We're going to talk about that in a minute, okay? I'm just going to pull out a couple cards here first. Anything else for our collectives here? Oh, we got a young woman here. I was just thinking about that too when I seen Snake. There was like two messages here. Constellation here. Okay, yeah. I was just thinking about that when I seen that. Let me just talk about that first, okay? I feel for some of you, and this is not going to be all of you, I feel like you've been having a dream of a cobra snake, or just snakes in general here. And if you know that you never dream about snakes before, but you have, it's definitely your guides on your spiritual chain trying to warn you about someone. Because I feel like if you did have a dream, or maybe you're going to have the dream in the next 48 hours, the snake bites you, okay, or tries to bite you. If a snake ever bites you in a dream collectives, that is a sign for you to watch who you are keeping in around in your energy, okay? It definitely could be a young woman, okay? It could be a female around your energy, all right? Doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male, all right? Or they could have feminine energy, all right? And you're being warned in the next 48 hours about this person here, okay? I feel like this person, even with this constellation here, this person could be trying to get information about you, okay? And what I mean by that, they could be trying to ask around about you. They could be trying to find out about your business. This could be someone you work with. You know, maybe this is someone who's seen you online. They could be literally physically trying to find out stuff about you, or they could be trying to see if they can get a read about you. But I don't feel like they're getting anything here, and I feel like that's what's making them like. What I feel about the sneaky energy is that this person, what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to find a way to slither in your life, okay? What I mean by that is that they could be trying to pretend they are your friend. Maybe they may try to come to you for advice here. Maybe this person may try to come to you and, ask you for money or ask you for something here, but it's more so that they can be manipulative, okay? If you know who this person is, that is your confirmation to stay clear of this person, because this person has devious ways here. This person doesn't have good intentions here, okay? I feel like this person is trying to find a way to block your blessing, and they're very dimmed by your light. I don't feel that this person just appeared out of thin air here, collectives. I feel that the snake has been slithering around for a long time. Maybe you guys, okay, the divine wants me to say it this way because maybe it's harsh truth for someone. You've been too blind to see it. But I feel like the wake up call about the snake biting you is kind of like this energy, like, wake up, okay? So I do feel you are going to get a confirmation about someone. Like I said, it could be a young woman, they could be a feminine energy. It's whoever that comes to your mind that you've been thinking about. You are kind of being warned to distance yourself and protect your energy from this person here, okay? We're going to see if anything else comes out in the next 48 hours. Anything else for our collectives that may need to know something for their highest good here. Anything else surrounding them? Okay, we have dog here, all right? I like the dog energy. That speaks about, dogs signify companionship and people you can trust here, okay? Maybe you guys may have someone that come into your energy here that kind of like warned you, like literally saying similar to what I'm saying in this read about this person, and that gives you confirmation of who to confide in. Like, it even could be like you're too trustworthy for this person. Look how the energy is. We have a snake and we have a dog together. Like, you see that what I'm saying here? So yeah, it's kind of like they're saying like vicious, like watch this person. It could be very vicious here. You may have to set boundaries with this person, okay? Let's see anything else here. Then we have a bear, guys. You guys have a lot of confirmations of animals inside of your read here. For some of you too, I feel like with the bear here can be like protective mode here. You guys could be in protective mode, or you guys can have someone that's in your energy that's very protective over you. It could kind of be giving you hints about who to distance yourself from. Okay? But I definitely feel setting boundaries would be very important for you in the next 48 hours here. It's kind of like giving that energy, like, do not let this person get close to you. Okay? Set your boundaries here. You guys, look, we even have a male energy, so it could even be a man. Okay? So be very, mindful, I feel like, of who you allow in your energy. It's giving fake vibes. That's what it's giving. It's kind of giving like this. This person's kind of monitoring you, very sneaky. I feel like they're very curious about you. They see your light. They know who you are. They want to be able to get in your business so they can feed off your energy here, right? And then it kind of just gives this vibe, like, being that they can't do it by sneaking and priding, okay, no matter what they do, sneaking and priding, they can't do it. They feel like the way they want to do it is to be a friend enemy. And that means to try to come into your energy, pretend they want to be friends, and communicate so that they can try to feed off your energy and know your business here, okay? And like I said, this could be somebody you work with, this can be somebody who lives around your energy, that lives around your area, I don't know, but you're being very protective here. And I feel like the dog and the bear also symbolizes divine protection here. But pay attention to your gut instincts in the next 48 hours here. Like I said, some of you may have a good supportive friend or family member that might be saying things to you to tell you to watch out about this, certain person. Like I said, this can be, I just said it too, if it's not a young woman of feminine energy, it could even be a male, and then male came right out, okay? Or maybe you are a man listening to me, and this can be about a female here. That could be confirmation as well here too. It could even take place on the 28th here. That's not that far. That's like literally almost towards the end of the week here. But we have the anchor here. And I feel like what it is that it could even be this person is trying to find a way to destroy your peace here. Okay, it could definitely be somebody trying to block your blessings here, but that's not going to happen here, because I feel like you guys are going to take heed to it. You're protecting yourself here. Your guides and your ancestors are protecting you as well here too. Let me just give you like one more message right here. Anything else for our collectives? Next 48 hours. Anything they need to know for their highest good? We have coffin here. Yeah. It could look, wow. Coffin is 8. It could be a Scorpio too. Coffin is 8, snake is 7. Like, I feel like what it is too, it's kind of like maybe you have, oh my gosh, look at this. We have a woman coming out. There's a lot going on. Like maybe it could be 2 people. It could be a couple. It could be your ex. It could be your ex's girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, just be mindful of this person here. Because I feel like too, what they're trying to tell you is to nip it in the bud. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe you're already friends with this person here. Maybe you have this person in your energy and you're being told, hey, you need to cut this off. You need to end this. Okay. Yeah, it's something about this person's energy. This person's energy, and I was just saying reach for the stars, and I heard reach for the stars in my energy, and it came out here. Yeah, so I feel like what it is that you guys have a blessing coming in here. You guys are leveling up in your life here, and unfortunately, there's some people that's not all the way happy about this. And to be honest, collective, some of you may know who this person is, like literally know them. They could be family, they could, whoever. But then some of you may not even know these people like this, but they're like really intrigued by your light here. And they're trying to be sneaky and see if they could dim your light and distract your light and distract what's coming in here. I don't see that taking place at all here, but be very mindful of these individuals. It may not even just be one. It can be a couple here too. It even could be a couple. It could be a man and woman couple. And you could be the young woman or the young feminine energy here, okay? Because you see how 28, 29 came right out, right? And it could even be a couple here. Like, they can be a little older, you could be a little younger or something like that, or it could be roles reversed here. But and look how she has the star here on the side of her hair here, and then stars is here. That's just speaking of your light here. You're very very naturally intuitive, you're gifted, and it could just be people trying to dim your light here. But I feel like whoever the individual is or individuals is, you guys already know you are protected, but you are being told to be very mindful and set boundaries here, okay? So maybe it could be in the next 48 hours, they're trying to come into your energy, trying to be a friend enemy, okay? Like, meaning they're trying to play to be your friend so they can get next to your energy, so they can find ways to know about your business, connect to your energy, things of that sort here. So just be very mindful of this energy here, okay, guys? Wow. Very powerful messages here, guys. I hope that some or all resonated. Again, take what you feel that resonate out of this message here. I will give you a last message here. I feel like this has nothing to do with what came out in this energy here, but this is very interesting because we have 27 here and 28. All these numbers are connecting, but there could be a letter or opportunity that comes in the next 48 hours here. I want to say this really important, and this is going to be for someone, I feel, to make sure you are checking your mail in the next 48 hours here. And I don't know if this has something to do, like maybe this is like a building you live in or something like that, and maybe something's been going on with mail tampering, I don't know. But just make sure you're checking your mail here because there's something important coming in the next 48 hours here, okay? That's really significant here for you, okay? All right, guys, take care of yourself. I'll catch you next time with another collective style read. Bye-bye.